Okay, so sorry. All right, so sorry about that, and sorry about everything. We're getting there. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is it right here, and like I was saying, and I will continue to say, like I was speaking. Sorry, and before we went line, not and offline for the offline, offline students, and that's what we want. So I was just talking about it in person. This is why we can go on with our job, the way we intend to go on with it. All right. So as I was saying, I was like asking you guys or telling you guys about the issue about the friendship, and that's what it is, right? There's something I want to touch, for which I'm saying this, and I will continue to say it. But today, let me just say this in passing before we can get on to what I want to talk about here tonight. Um, and bro, I'm okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're having some internet fluctuations, but I think it's okay. So today, uh, there was a stay order, and the stay order is what I displayed for you, so that you have had it. And so this is what it is. It says here that it was on the third that this was sent forth. Give you on my hand and seal, blah blah blah. Okay, so the justice in change. All right, Justice Wolford was able to issue this, and they are praying for the writ of prohibition. So there is stay, right, and other place on it. And the prohibition is going to be looked into. So they say you are hereby commanded to notify. These are the parties. Let me just read the parties, which is very much important as well. The parties. So Unity Party, by and through its national chairman, Reverend J. Luther Tapper, National Secretary General Amos Toyer, and all officials of the Unity Party of the City of Monrovia, Republic of Liberia, they are the petitioner. Pressers. The Liberian Senate, by and through its president, Joel Howard Taylor, and President Pro Tempore Abbott Tichie, and the entire leadership of the Liberian Senate, Monrovia, Liberia, first respondent. And we have Councillor Frank Musa Dean, Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Republic of Liberia, and all honor his authority, Republic of Liberia, second respondent. And Councillor Frank Musa Dean, presidential nominee for the office of Associate Justice of the Supreme Court of Liberia, third respondent. You know why they wrote it like this? Oh, I should explain to you, right? Anytime a petition of such is being filed against the government of Liberia, simple. The Justice Ministry, that thing again, yeah, government. The Justice Ministry will have to be there to represent the Liberian Senate in these kind of instances. So that's why you see he is in his capacity as Justice Minister and all other officials. So in this case, he's playing dual role. One, as Justice Minister himself, he's been addressed by the Supreme Court, and also as a presidential nominee. So like you saw the removal trial of Kabina Johnny. You saw Justice Minister there. Serena Seaforth then there is the Justice Ministry that represents the Liberian Senate, the national legislature, in the wake of these kind of things that they face. So when they run the whole government, it's not that because it's the executive or Musa Dean working for the president. No. Musa Dean is the Justice Minister of the Republic of Liberia, the entire government. So anything that goes to that relates to that, the Senate not get their own lawyer then that go represent it. No, the Ministry of Justice will go there. That's what it is, and that's how it works. So that's why you see, and then you see Musa Dean is there referenced twice. He's referenced in his capacity as Attorney General and Minister of Justice. He's also referenced in his capacity as presidential nominee for the position of Associate Justice of the Supreme Court. That's why you see the and there. So I just wanted to explain that to you to see why you see they mentioned Musa Dean two times. Yeah, he's in his role as Attorney General, Republic of Liberia, and also in his role now as uh, the man who is involved, right? So this is like so they said you are hereby. It's in read Republic of Liberia and to Brigadier General Amos B. Kessa Dixon, I'm Dixon from the fire service at the party. Sim Marshal, Supreme Court of Liberia, or his deputy. He said, greetings. You are hereby commanded to notify the Liberian Senate by and through its president, Joe Howard Taylor, and President Pro Tempore, Abbott Tichie, and the entire leadership of the Liberian Senate, Councillor Frank Musa Dean Jr., Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Republic of Liberia, and all on his authority, Republic of Liberia, and Councillor Frank Musa Dean again Jr., presidential nominee of the office of the Associate Justice of the Supreme Court of Liberia, respondents in the above entitled course of action to appear and filed their returns and briefs before the full bench of the Honorable Supreme Court of the Republic of Liberia, Temple of Justice, on Monday, January 8th, January 8th, right, at the hour of 9 a.m. to show cause why petitioner's petition as prayed for should not be granted, right? And you are further commanded to instruct the respondents herein to file their official returns to this rate in the office of the clerk of this honorable court on or before the said 8th day of January AD 2024. So they can file their returns on or before. They can file it tomorrow, they can file it anytime. But today is the 4th, right? They got 4 more days. Out of the 4 days, they can do it in the 3rd day of the 4th day, so forth. They got 2 days to do it. Now this one. So let's see. And it continues here, and it said, and to stay. This is the aspect. Now, what it say? Your cut all other things you are doing from now until we can look into this one. And to stay all further what? All further proceedings or actions pending the determination of the matter, and to read to them the original and leave a copy of the writ with the respondents, and as to when and how you shall have served this writ, you will make known by filing your official returns. Hereto, on the back of the original, okay, let's leave all of that, blah, blah, blah. Giving honor my hand and seal of the Honorable Supreme Court of the Republic of Liberia this 3rd day of January AD 2024. To the son, the clerk of the court, big boss, Councillor Sam Boboli, seal. All right, so that is it. So there's a stay on Musa Dane's confirmation here. So this is what's up, and this came up on the 3rd, or yesterday. So that's what it is so far as we speak. So that's what it is so far as we speak. So that is a stay that is there on that, not on Samura stuff. Why that is going on today? People claiming to be starboards of the Liberian Senate. I don't know whether the Liberian Senate of the National Legislature, they were able to block their bosses from functioning today. We understood that the vice president in Joe Howard Taylor had to disembark a vehicle, find another route before she gets to her office. And there were people running through the buildings, and some of them were there looking for Musa Dean. They said they're looking for their salary and so forth, but they are looking for Musa Dean. That's the political nature of the whole thing. You see, this country, we got a long way to go. People allow themselves to be used. And when I told you people last night that Unity Party, people are not ready to reconcile this country, people did not want to govern in the first place. In fact, these people had anticipated interim government. They didn't want election. All that thing that you heard them saying here and there, it was just successfully done. Though it is true, and I myself personally, I have some issues with it. The way you really conducted and handled the whole election business, all the kind of thing, I think I have serious issue with that. These people did not want election to be held. They had rather thought that they wanted interim arrangement. To the extent that they have power and they still want to make this country, they want to create conditions that will give justification as to why they will not succeed. Because they know they cannot live up with those promises. They are creating conditions. These people did not come to government, they came to steal. So as a result, they will stay on their job, those conditions will be created. They will not live up to what they want to do, but they will still be paid for it because it is jobs they come for. They didn't come to develop. Because if you came to develop this country, you need peace, you need sanity in this country to develop the country. So I'm even scared for these Lebanese then are giving them money and think that their businesses will be protected because you know why? When these guys start these kind of violent behaviors, when trouble begin to start, they will not run their businesses. So if they think they are giving money to Bwaka and his people and they're eating their money, they better tell Bwaka and his people to sit down and then allow peace to reign. We don't care about what we are dead or whatever it is here in this group, they are already gone. This is our country. You're using people that claim that they're going for salary, then somebody say they're looking for Musa Deen. You see the kind of things that people do. They say they're looking for their benefit or this that. What kind of benefit people you will see chasing people, looking for people all over in place, and they say they're looking for Musa Deen all over the place because they want to start a confirmation here. United Party does not have numbers. They don't have it. They know it. And all they are used to doing on their way to the presidency is violence. They believe that by violence, they took this election by force. And they see violence that they want to take on. And you see, that is where I applaud the legs of OG, who stood up and said, but this election was characterized by corruption, stealing, vote raking, all kinds of things, ballot stuffing. And we think we needed to challenge it in court. How we are not done what he did. Sometimes you want to praise him for what he did again to maintain the peace, but again, you want to see that the reason we praise him for, these people want to destroy everything. So what was the essence? The better we all just went into it. And let's see what it would have done. it would have been better that we all just went into it to see what they would have done. Because we're praying for peace. We kept holding people down throughout this entire election. With all of the violent activities that have been unfolding, we kept saying it. We said the breading of peace rests with the CDC. The CDC has to maintain the peace. No matter what these people are doing, they are not in a glass house. You are in a glass house. You got to. We kept preaching those messages on this show. We kept preaching these messages on our respective platforms and said peace was reign. People will call us up and tell us that this is what we want to do. And we'll tell them, no, don't do it. This is our country. We can't do this. We can't destroy our country because of politics. And I will keep telling you people, don't hurt each other for the sake of politicians. Those were my words, and they are still my words. I can't fight for any politician. I would never. I believe in why I carry the country about destroy what thing. I tell you, say I champion in my own cause and country about destroy what thing. You think I care about what you're thinking about? Why you call integrity? Integrity, nationalism, and patriotism. Ever standing for your country and standing with your country is what you call loss of integrity. I'm ready to lose it any day. You people don't have integrity. Because some of you for jobs, look at some of you telling me, hey, you're thinking about your future. So because I'm thinking about my future, I'm allowing my future to be ruined. Today I'm thinking about the very future. How do I protect that future when I allow the future to be ruined? You see that there, you get integrity. You know what? I don't care about what you people think about me. Because I challenge any one of you with all your sophistications. You go check in places and you can say what you want to say. With all you're doing, everything you're doing pointing to danger and destabilization of this country. And all y'all want to do is, and the CDC people, y'all know for sure, they're just waiting for January 22, the moment we are leaves. We may not be in charge of the party. You think we are going to control these people to tell them what to do or how to do what to do? You think we are going to control them by that? My brother, we are already president. He has achieved everything in his entire life. The rest of the other people that remain there, they stay struggling. We has achieved. Whether we are going, you come down, whether you become president for now, whatever, the biggest status that we are will end his life with is former president. They will not say double time former president. They will not say triple time former president. We has achieved. The rest is left with these folks to liberate themselves. If we will sit and allow that to happen, currently as we speak, look at what's going on. If we may not have exercised that leadership, especially demonstrating everything, yes, because he was president and so forth, we can understand it. Now the party is on its way to opposition. You must go to show some strength. The country depends on you. The Unity Party people, the opposition led a campaign that kept your feet to the fire. The time has now come that you don't set lackadaisically, then you allow government to come trample on people. How does that one work? It doesn't work that way. Because the will of the people, it is the opposition that controls the voice of the people. If you don't know that. So if you're set back and you don't want to exercise that leadership, okay, yeah, you are still president, we can understand. CDC deserves, but their powers that they gather from this election to control both houses. For Natif Kofa, for Speaker, and whoever the CDC selects for pro tem should become the pro tem, and this is how the country will progress. That's why I don't let it fall to people. Because when you fall to them, you lose values. I never ever made any CDC person to carry the impression. That thing you were talking, oh, AB, that CDC man, this, that. All their BB bosses knew that there was no time that they ever had themselves from beings to feed themselves. That AB is already for us 100%. They never ever saw it. You ask, even we are inside, you will tell you that indeed AB is never ever for being 100%, because you know why? I draw that line. So that the day you slip that is detrimental to the interest of this country, you will know that I was not serving you, or I was not supporting you because of you. I was supporting you because you are doing things for the sake of this country. And if you run contrary to that, I will backslide in no time. We have left institutions and distanced ourselves from institutions because the stance the institutions wanted to take, it was more personal driven decision that they wanted to take, and we saw that the country interest was not in it. We stepped aside. I'd rather go sit on Facebook and whatever it is, especially when it comes to not the interest of the Liberian people now, but it is personal interest that somebody wants to see it, so that your one will be guilty, everything present. No, I step aside. I know, look, when I tell you, say I'm supporting you because I think what you're doing is in the interest of the country, not even in my personal interest. Again, not me things that I like, but that's there. But look at what's happening. Today, we had expected that indeed there would have been series of meetings held with the CDC to be legislative caucus, with the outgoing caucus, the president, the outgoing president, supposed to have arranged that meeting with them currently as we speak. Called them to that Jamaica resort, said the outgoing lawmakers, and they wanted the incoming, our leg-minded people, let's start brainstorming. That's the kind of decision that president we are. He's supposed to be having that now. It's not a wrong thing to meet with your people that you still have under your control. You are president of the Republic of Liberia, but you're supposed to exercise that leadership. This bunch of people passing around here doing that or protesting it, don't depend on the security, because the security is already compromised. I said, no policeman will take any tough action now to even help anybody, especially when they know that that action that they will take will hurt the Unity Party, because all of them looking for jobs. Most of them looking for jobs now. So that nonsense that those staff don't purported, those politically driven people calling themselves staffers were doing, passing all around, obstructing legislative functions. You think you depend on security to can't go do anywhere? All of them looking for jobs, they're looking for promotions and whatever it is. And they knew that these people are unity party driven actions that were unfolding at that legislature today. They knew it. So you need to exercise that. I don't know why you're looking for again. We've talked here for 6 years. You may not have exercised the leadership, and you thought it was your way. You did it your way. Now it's time. And if you don't do, I think they have their own way to do their own thing, that they can exercise some level of leadership to control themselves, to see to it, because the opposition always have the voice of the country. People will always want to buy government into all kinds of things. The opposition has a strong voice. And if you will go down that, I don't know. Even if none of you contemplate coming back 2029, you cannot betray this country. And that's where people like us will stand up and think that this country needs to be, because the path that this country was on, for which we thought that indeed you guys were driving. If anything runs contrary to that, and you just think that will set mute in this country to do that, people like us will stand up. We don't care about what people think about it. I'm thinking about the future of this country. Look, I'm preparing a future that I will stand up in tomorrow. You think all of the interest that you're getting passing around here, you think tomorrow some of us will not get that same interest to you. You want to come get into our Liberia, that Abraham will come be struggling. Why if tomorrow God makes me and God say, AB, I will make you president? And I'm coming there. I'm preparing, I'm looking at bet. Now the opportunity is mine as a journalist to make that bet in a form and manner that I will be able to lay in the future. If I honor that bet today, and tomorrow I say I want to be representative or I want to be senator, what is the bet that I have made for myself that I'm going to lie on? And the bet we're making now today for ourselves. That's the opportunity now we have to make the bet for ourselves. So we'll not sit back and allow people to derail that bet. It will not work. And I told you people, and I've always said it, and I said it to the CDC people, that I am not a solution. And my support for WIA is based on the country interest that I think that he has been driving, which of course I have no regret for. So if he slips for it, I will equally slip from him. So as he's going in the opposition, he can still have that country interest. If he slips away from it, I will slip. I don't care about anybody. Because for me, I believe in friendship that is productive and supportive. I'm not the kind of friend who comes to you and be sycophant. No, I don't do that. If I tell you, say you're my friend, I will support you. Ask all of my bosses. I make them my friends. I don't see them as bosses. No. That boss man said, no, I don't see it like that. And I want to thank, in fact, the most superior and supreme boss I've ever seen, who is very open about exclusive access I have to him so much any day, anyhow, the biggest boss ever I've had. It's not about whatever. I have, in fact, not only me, but even the junior staff, everyone have access to him at the same time. He's like a friend. Exclusive, unwavering, in fact, on peanut assets I have to him anything. So that kind of man, even let's agree that even honor this government or whatever it is, I used to be getting money. Like you used to be lying, say I used to get money from NSA. Any NSA boss there at PSC, you go ask me what I used to get money for NSA. You know, all your teenagers used to be talking, you look at you and laugh. I took him as a friend. I don't see them as bosses. I see them as friends. Anything I hurt them, it will hurt me. That's what friendship are for. Anything that hurt your friend will hurt you. That's how it is. So you will always do anything to protect your friend and keep your friend up. That's why I started with the issue of friendship. Positive, productive friendship. That's what we're talking about, not destructive friendship. Where people destroy honor you, just sitting there, you're lying there, you protect it. No, I don't protect people who destroy me. I don't do that. Look, anything else, and I will always pray for that. The CDC Legislative Caucus now should be most powerful. In fact, they should be having series of meetings and coming up to reach consensus based on what they want and not what you, President, want. What they think, what are their views. You can just drive the narrative. Let them be the one. That's how people run things, and that's how it works. You got a bunch of people. You think it will be easy? Or you think the police then will be on your side because you were president before, or you were in power? You think the police will still be supporting you? Or you think whatever? Just sit there and allow it and think you want to go. You got to exercise leadership. You have to exercise leadership. They will try reaching out. As I just look at you, I just laugh. For me, I don't care about anybody else. Let me tell you, I can be telling you all the thing here, what they call. Look, my friendship is not sycophantic friendship. No, no, I'm not a sycophant. In fact, when I'm a friend to you, I don't need anything from you in the first place. The reason I'm a friend to you is because of what I believe in that you can do. It's not what I believe that you can do for me. No, it's what I believe in you can do that I can take pride. And I say, I'm very happy I'm associated with you. I'm very happy I'm associated with you. Like today, I can be proud when I go to PhD. I can be proud that indeed I said, yes, I supported we are. I'm proud when I see it. I'm very proud. You see the kind of thing that we'll be talking about? When I see the ERWA road going to Robertson International Airport, I'm proud when I'm driving on it. That's what it is. I may not have gotten money from we are into my pockets, but I'm proud. That's what friendship is about. I'm proud. Every support he needed, he got it. And I'm proud of those support. I have no regret. Until Braga can prove otherwise, I still believe in what I believe in. Braga is of faith until he can prove me otherwise. When I'm passing around seeing some things, I'm proud of it. I'm proud. I will not regret to anybody. Because the very point, what did they not do for that they said before? Why should I all regret for my support when I'm seeing the look? Let me tell you something. You know, this country is an interesting country. People want you on their side because they want to steal. They want to build friendship because of the corrupt things they will do. And let me announce this to you all. I'm not against anybody equally. I'm not for anybody to. No, you're not like that with me. I'm not against anybody that's one. Equally, I'm not against somebody to. I'm not. But we get our lines. Anything you're doing that is good, I will talk to you. If I talk to you, you don't want to change, I start distancing myself from you. You will not see me around you again frequently. No, I'm done. The day you fall, you slip. That distance I'm giving you is to give me that room to deal with you the day you fall and slip, because you will know that we're not too close again. I always keep my distance. So that thing other people can do and the passing around doing all of the things, I'm not here for it. This is the country that we are in. You get a bunch of people passing around. Currently, as we speak, where's the city? The numbers that CDC got in this election, you're going to waste that number? Then you get put a buffer chambers there, fighting people. You think, look, let me tell you something. There are times that we put aside our differences for the common good. It's not personal issue. You think Magay never had issue with Nukwe? You think Nukwe didn't fight Magay? But after the election, looking at it where we are, when they went and talked to Magay that said, oh yeah, this thing is already done with, let's allow this Nukwe man to go and be the pro-tem. Magay decided to look at the general interest of the party and say, look, if we keep fighting among ourselves, these people can win. And when they win, what do we stand up in? That same mentality that these seditions had in 2019, that they said they were disenchanted. And so they voted again at the same big mentality that Buffer Chambers then bringing out big at his level. He's bringing that kind of thing, disenchanted. So as a result, this person is not fit, will not do this. What do you stand to benefit from that? You may abstain your support. You may say, look, I'm not going to support him. But equally, I'm not going to fight against him. Because the institution that I've benefited from over the 6 years of support, that there were times, there were attempts for Speaker Chima's removal. The party had to stand behind him. The president had to stand behind him and say, no, we can't get this done. There were times that he could be removed. You think people never have money to remove you? If you got all those support over the period, just because of those support, you are somebody who of sound mind and went to school and you learn, you are educated. What do? You overlook that issue, that friction between you and you put the party, the general interest of the institution, because you're looking for a united opposition bloc. You are still a lawmaker. You put that behind you. Instead of you sitting out talking all of the things, you still put that supporting for the They're supporting Fonati because what? Because they know that that's the only way they will have a voice. If a government bars you, you are nobody. And that's why you don't understand. That's why I was just telling you, oh, Abraham, who told you I will allow myself or anybody to bar me? But the government wanted to give me a job to ELBC. You know what it would have done to me? I would have been bought. The moment I would have taken that job at ELBC, I would have been bought. Because why I said that I will go sit down to ELBC, they and say I want to criticize one minister who on this side here and there. No, I'm not supposed to do that. But where I said, I'm in my private capacity. I don't care about how anybody feels. I criticize those ministers that I criticize. I was free to criticize them. I don't get green letter. I don't owe anybody anything. I could do anything I can. I care less about it because I did not want to be under that canopy. You get people sitting there on the side, they don't get a general in. Why were you? So that's the problem saying I get problem with Khan. And I know that if I get problem with Khan, and Khan does not come to do his show, it will honor my Freedom FM. But because of my personal issue with Khan, I keep holding it, dragging it all of the time. And I know that Khan presence on the show, it makes the station to gain the kind of popularity that we have. Why would I want to go against Khan? Even if they have my personal issue with him, no, I have to let it go because he is necessary towards the upward movement of the station. I got to let go of my personal beef with him because it's the institution that we are carrying for now. But Buffer Chimos there, you sat there as speaker or whatever it is for others. You can let some things go for the sake of the institution. You think you are the best person to be speaker over the period and say the other person unfit, the other person unfit. You, Baba Chima, they get problem on you. They say you can't go to America. They say you did that, you change your name, all kinds of things. All the terrible things. Nobody cares about it. They allow you to be speaker. But you are not the best. When they say first among equals, it's just allowance that they gave you to say, look, all of us here, we are equal, but we just allow you to be. So for you to be fighting your friend, let's agree that you say, oh, they may honor my yourself. You say, you know what? Bring it, let it be so. I will not have any issue. This man will need my support, and I know what to do. If I'm former speaker, I know exactly what it is, I know what to do. I will not let him my support. That is personal. You don't take your personal issue over institutional. These are the things that hurt this country. And our lawmakers, keep doing what you do. You know, let the government always struggle to come to you so that they will be able to, because the issue about it is that you don't want that government control. It doesn't make things to work for the sake of the citizens. There were things that they don't understand again. Do you know how many confirmations were denied? Wamburi K denied. Zorizo denied. As minute as their opposition strength was in the Senate, they did those things successfully. Your time has come to stamp your authority, to do what you think you can. Then you sitting down to put your apps together, and you're sitting there acting like what they got. Now, what I say, if the president does not want to exercise leadership, because all these people, they follow the CDC, if he doesn't want to exercise leadership, the CDC can exercise this leadership. But who has that influence to do that? Anyway. This is what people talk about all of the time. They sit down, they go up, they come down, they talk all sort of things, but we don't have time. Look at what's happening now. I see my friend there, my own best friend, Kuba Pastor, we posted something today, and there were a lot of comments on it, and they were talking about how that today people know JMB and that of Jeremiah Kuhn as friends. They who struggle with their party, they should take preeminence, all of those things. I said, look, let me tell you something. These are things that people don't understand. But you see that they play the frustration, they can start. And it's not a legitimate frustration. It's not legitimate. It is not how long, it is how well. And whether you like it or not, this, I've said it over and over. It started from the campaign, and I'm still maintaining this theory about the old rotten last car in the village. Now, everybody got to hang on to gold. And the last car, everybody get now to hang on to gold. What car is that last car? Everybody hang on Waka at that time. Did they care about who they were in the car first? Who then bring the car at their level, this, that? Nobody care about that. Everybody hang on Waka. Right? Everybody hang on Waka to make it. To reach at this level. And the next layer of people who hanging on Waka now are the OO people. His peers, the octogenarian, that the OO people, that the octogenarian government you're coming to see, that their last batch of people this, because what they saw we are doing during his time, even if communists were to come or whatever, you will see that of young people to be in power. If you see that of young people dominated the governance space unaware, that was something that saw the old people thinking that they were being silent. Waka is back, that the old order, that the last batch of the old order there, that the old car, Waka is that last old car. All the old people, they must get their space on that car. Because of that, you know, anybody want to go? What the old people say, man, you still get future in your head. You can still become people in this country. That was last time they for us to say. Despite them serving through all those years, they are not tired serving yet. They still want to serve. They haven't been serving. It had all been about money, money, money. If it was service, nobody will run away. Do you know what they call real service? A real service comes to order, you will run away. If the real service purpose, you run away. But because it is about benefits, money, money, money. The all people who sat back, they are coming back. Waka will prioritize all the old people because they are telling Waka equally that Waka, you see, you are the last old man now, and we are giving you the chance at this age. Don't be surprised when you see people who even pass Waka age, where some of them the minister position will be filled already. They will look at some of them and tell them, say, look, we'll put you to assistant minister position and you just accept it. Especially those bunch of human beings there who have fought in government, and have retired, gone to the United States and sitting down with their grandchildren and they've been feeding them. They are now coming back as though they are active people who are able to work. They haven't been working in America, or they are all retired. They are all retirees. They've been sitting down. They are retired under the American system. They left from here. They work. They went in America. They couldn't do what the hard work that the people didn't get there for them. They retire under those circumstances. Some of them, they are back then, bent. They are full them, looking all kinds of ways. They are crippled. They are now coming back as active people to come and work in this country. They are coming in their numbers. You think that young people government? That's it. And I say, oh, there's that. People whom you haven't seen, they will now come and take over. Whether you like it or not, it's your business. That is the kind of government that coming. You think the people get now for that the old people that their last opportunity they get now, they will take it. In fact, they are telling Butter, you know the time all were in school, the time all what they call, chief, I can stay work. Though they have retired there, America, where serious work can be going, they finish retiring all of them there. They're the one coming out to come do active work in this country. Country that needs a serious minded group of people who will be sleepless. That they don't want to come in, collect paycheck and sit down. And the people that come and sit down here. Look at the construct of Waka. Look at the Waka surrounding. They will tell you. You don't find chicken. You know, during those times they were running campaign, I used to see some picking passing around. They said they were security for the rescue. Now go to Waka house. No men. You see real face men there who have had long-term expectation in security that they don't want to picking them now. I don't know what they put them now. You don't find them around again. You think that fun? Look, your era, your honor man, your own era, you'll destroy your own era, and you will witness. You will sit back and witness. You will continue to be errand boys. But you think when Waka said that Liberian people took men's job and gave it to boys, you think that job we are one, they were calling boys? You think that job we are one, Waka were calling boys? That you people, you know, this country. So you think that George we are one, Waka were calling boys? When you say you took men's job and gave it to boys, you think you're coming to see the real men? Waka himself is a man already. You got the ball gone. You will see real men now in charge. Let me see what you will say. Hatred, lay your to honor man your own era and send yourself back But those are tendencies of young people. Young people, they are impatient, they calculate very wrongly, and so forth. Those are the tendencies of young people. If you study young people, they are very impatient and so forth. They can easily be used, driving away, and so forth. Those are the characteristics of young people, and we know that. And they really play into it. They will use you, and they will what they call you. Let's look at it. They want whether you like it or not, whether a bad worker, worker will still do the same. So they just start crying. That one part I don't care about it. What are the people who pay them there? They are there to deliver all those promises. You get ready. You get ready. But it was it a surprise to you that we are government was dominated by younger folks? Now is the time. Now those of you young people that Eddie then said you couldn't work, they decided to offer your scholarship to go to school and learn and come back. There is a time now that Bwaka must accommodate you in the unity party. That the time now, the time has reached. Because you got your degree there, when you came back now, that the time unity party was leaving power, right? So that the time now, and they say you know what have degree there, why they were not employing you at that time. So they decided to give you scholarships. You went abroad. You studied there. You went more there, they went. They went to got their masters then. When they were coming back now, my friend and brother, I think who again and my pastor brother, man, I don't know. I saw him recently. Some kind of assistant secretary for Unity Party. One of my pastor brother, he looking some kind of way around. But you know, those guys went to school. At the time they were coming back, in fact, some of them did not return. They just decided to stay there because they were out of power. That it's time now for them to get your job now because they send you to school and say that you were not ready for the job. So they send you to school. Now, there is a time now for them to get you the job now, right? Just see whether they will get you the job. That's the time. Am I lying? This is the time for you people. That the time now they're supposed to put you there because the old people that want to decide to employ more old people at the time on any Johnson selling, right? Because the old people had the experience and everything. You, the young people, you needed to go to school. People here, you need the party for that. Oh, yeah, empower the young people, they went to school or this, that. Huh? Good. And a time now for you, in your rep now, you're mature young people now. That time now for you to get a job. What are your needs? We want to see you taking ministerial positions. The city still see you the children. Because we have gone 6 years after that. You have matured. Some of you have got PhDs. The time now for you to get the job now, to get the job done. Is your era. That's a good transition period. You can stay meeting it. The Unity Party can stay meeting our pattern of George. We are empowering young people. This time, Unity Party will be empowering young people who are already experienced and, of course, they are educated. And they're not going to sit down and start thinking about going to school. No, they are now educated because they were trained long ago for this future that they are in now today. There is their time for them to take up the job. That's why Unity Party is supposed to put them people. So you party then will come and take over the jobs. They're not tired. They are retired, but they're coming back to get new employment. Because that's what it is. So let's agree the older folks, nobody is complaining older. We believe that they got the experience, they will be needed. Nobody will tell you that any government sector, you will not find older folks. The reason why, even at the level of the people, they think you need 70 or so years. They believe that, yeah, you are good, you are strong, you have good thoughts and so forth. Sometimes you're not doing the running around, that the children will have to do it. In the energy in executing something. Let's say, for instance, we went for a meeting. Some of the meetings that has to do with negotiations, negotiating government terms. As a minister, you're supposed to be there, but yeah, you there, you owe you 70 years old. And some of those meetings will last for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. You just came from playing. How much energy you get to go sit down to go what if you start numbing? Then you get ready, then you get ready, then you get how they can just sign all kinds of things and just pull like doing all kinds of things until you kind of put them to be sleeping on the job. They will want to travel. They got to pay their oh gosh, Jesus. These are people that their children are taking care of them already. They are buying pampers for some of them. And that's how they are operating. I don't put them coming to country down now to start working. Active in a country that will need energy and zest and everything to get the job done. Because some older people are very strong. That one, don't take it away. They're very strong, energetic. And I'm not trying to what I call no. But I'm just telling you that don't be disappointed. The reason you were insulting people like us for, you will get it. When Amara and them were talking about lower expectations, when Amara and them were talking about lower expectations, later they all know that that lower expectation they were talking about their own people then in the unity party that will lower their expectations because some of them they will not get a job that they wanted or that they intend to get or they think they will get. Some of them already there, I will go on this side to go work. I will go on this side. All the kind of things. You see now. So the young people now, you sit down, you relax yourself. Today, you can hear about rescue, all what they play again. Because the young people were the drivers of the rescue. But they're now seeing that the senior rescuers are already rescued themselves and leaving them down. They are drowning. So they don't want to use that terminology, rescue anymore. They see where Delon light issue vanished. Immediately, Delon became senator proper for his own term. The light boy used to see everybody using a profile picture. Light boy you can see light boy, anybody using light as profile picture anymore. And that teacher light passing around now with teacher light all over. Everywhere you go, anybody calling me teacher light, they never call Delon light. They lie. You can call Delon light. I don't want me in that light. Since Delon, I jumped behind Delon and I knew that he was not lie, he was for nothing and fake Bob that just burst and nothing sound was inside him. Today, when I'm passing around, people still call me teacher light. People passing around because I'm the team that integrity to speak to that, and people will still call me teacher light. I will continue to be called teacher light. I'm not going to betray the people. So you see that the same way we agree. And the way the job business coming out, when we be talking about how you will not get job, you must be saying we agree. And you to be agreeing to everything. You must agree to everything. The we agree movement. Where they end up? Where the rescue beach group, they're not there again. Because everyone else now, they're thinking about even the list. Some of them not even hearing their bosses needed. So now when their boss men leave from some of the meeting and go home, they will just be eavesdropping some of the conversation their bosses will be having on the phone. I mean, how was the meeting today? I mean, people were not just serious, yeah. The CFO team was just suffering for people who saw the owner man who depended on a boss man to get job before he too can get job. A boss man on the phone to having that kind of conversation. I mean, you know, you say, yeah. Some of the things I tried reaching to that other man that the man who used to pay my coin, gave me pay my coin against him, so we can win a hope. Then we are now sitting down with Oben Samson. Oben Samson is supposed to. I was the chief driver of the rescue mission, right? Everywhere you pass, on my profile, and everything, and so forth here and there. Then my boss man sitting down and expressing frustration, and I'm depending on him. His well-being is my well-being. His happiness is my happiness. Those things. I see him expressing frustration. My boss man is frustrated. There are names that we are hearing now. The names are changing over and over. That's why I saw sending list today. I look at it, I just leave it. But whichever way it goes, the list will come. Nimba County could be one of those counties that will be hardly disappointed. And I must admit, in all fairness, Nimba County deserves the lion's share of this entire presidency. Nimba County did not vote for development. Nimba County voted for jobs. That was the basis for which they voted. And they deserve to get those jobs. Nimba County did not vote for development. They said, we did not give them jobs. That was the campaign that Prince Johnson then ran. They said, we have took all the jobs and gave it to Southeasterners. So it's now time that the Nimbayans could get the jobs. That's why they voted the way they voted in Nimba County. If you look at how they voted representative-wise and senatorial-wise, it was all about jobs. So they deserve that job. Nimba County now development, you tell them, say, no, this, no. They voted for jobs. So all they did for you is for the sake of jobs. Even your own Lofa County voted for development. Because the numbers we have got, is about development. The numbers we have got, these people voted for development. Waka own people, they voted for development. Nimba County people voted for jobs, gave them their jobs. They did it. And when we talk about jobs, it's not small jobs. So they didn't vote for small jobs. They voted for big jobs. Because Nimba people couldn't argue on a CDC for development. No. In fact, all the development that we are directed towards Nimba County, and you just carry some to Magimi County or so forth here and there, you have gotten more dividends from there. If you are taking it to other counties, those developments, you decided to switch and say, oh yeah, the other projects and things should go there. So you have gotten more dividends. Because local people, yeah, the lot of development you have there, CDC never used to get the kind of number that CDC got in local county. They even increase in the runoff. So they voted for development. They prioritized development. For Nimba County, it's jobs. So they rescue out, they whatever it is, all the things that you see here and there. The people voted for jobs, and Nimba people should get those jobs. I will champion for Nimba people because though they did what they did, me and told somebody, Nimba man, you ain't here together here and there. Don't just trust them what they call, because when it comes to them pushing their interest, they don't compromise. They don't care about anyone else. But I will say that these people voted for jobs and they need their jobs, and you must give them their jobs. You should give them the lion's share of it. They voted for jobs. And that's why they gave you it. That was the campaign. That was what it was about. Jobs. Not about development. You don't need to carry development. Just gave them their job. They will manage to develop their own country as per the jobs that they have. That's Nimba man ideology. So gave them their job. And that's where the problem will come from. They deserve their job. And they should get it. They're not going to lower their expectation about that. Because they gave you higher. So they expect higher. They're not going to lower their expectation. No. To say plenty of people came in. No. Who the plenty of people? What the quantum of them? What's the quantity? What's the quantity of vote that they got? All the people that came say United Party Alliance. Okay, in the alliance. Who then had the highest number of alliance number that really determine this whole thing for you? On two fronts. The first and the second round. Who? They should get it. Even if ACO people, you don't get a job, no problem. They I think they voted for something else, but I don't know. Oh, they said their imam them will get paid. What else again? Their people them will get. The ACO people won't forget it. Their own part they voted for substantial issues. One, they will get their Muslim holiday. Their imam them will get paid. And what else again? They will get something. That what they voted for. So that one part, no problem. You can take my money and give it to them. No problem. You can get them. But for the Nimba people, they voted for job. Everybody get their own reason why they gave you their support. That's clear. The Nimba people, they gave you their support because they said they want job. It is for that job that they will be able to do things for their people. The ACO people made their imam them to get salary, give them their Muslim holiday. Simple. It will be okay. You see a country, you will watch and see. But again, before I close, we are take leadership now. We are going to opposition. Though I'm not a supporter of anybody who is to destructive opposition activities, because I have been against destructive opposition. I will not change for that one. If the opposition does not have anything to say and anything sound to say, I will criticize them. That one back and do it clearly. Because I'm not going to change because of somebody's business. They will be constructive. That's all. There are a lot of issues that Unity Party to what it's called that you can laugh. Plenty of things are there. If you want me to help you with something, I will help you with it. There are plenty. Those are issues. Let your opposition life be based on issues. That one part I will support it. But currently, as we speak, we have to take it. We got to come meeting. Bring up these people together and tell us that this is what we want to do. I know you may have been meeting with them. I'm not saying that you're not meeting with people. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that. But now a statement must be made that after that meeting, let there be a press conference. Let the leadership that will be going start speaking. Let the people start knowing what's coming. Let them be together as of that meeting they have with you. Let there be a press conference. You say after the meeting with the president of the Republic of Liberia, the CDC that you didn't cover, or the CDC Alliance Group, or the CDC leg-minded lawmakers, we have decided to have this press conference. This is what we're going to do. Not for until doing a own thing or whoever. I don't know at the level of the Senate say who's doing what. I don't even get one idea as to what it is. It used to be Lukwe that we're hearing about, but since the whole thing Lukwe dropped, you're not hearing anything again. Whether it's Finlay or whatever, but if it's Sir Joseph, you can go for Sir Joseph. CDC deserves to have the two houses under their control. And that's the only way the lawmakers will get respect. No matter what it is. When you fall with people, you lose value. When you stand against people, you get respect. That's why I don't even know. Anyway, a hint to the wise is quite sufficient. Crown Support is proud to be associated with the show. Call us on 0776 104 104 0500 104. We are right here. On this very day. My name is, and you mean to be, Abraham Dawson. A fearless man, very strong, and there's nothing that can hold me back. I love you all, and I will continue to preach for you. Even if you don't like me, I will talk for you. And that's just me. And this is it. So let's get to the line with you. I'll call us right here on this very day. We are setting the next day. So let me get on to these calls. See what's my other stuff. Okay, so we have this one and the next one. So thanks so much to all of you for the time. And so yeah. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, hello, how you doing?
Yeah, this is Lawrence calling from Carson.
Yeah, Lawrence, let's hear from you, please.
Now, let me say, the situation that we were in a Lawrence as a division. And this is so after this thing, carrying passes like whatever has been by or past never happened to us. I think it is necessary that the president will call everybody. We sit down, we discuss together about the reality. Because then our senator, people will live for the country. And to think that also carrying passes is about. For us, because if I we lose the election, Tuesday I'm not saying if I as well. Tuesday told me a political party that he was. Some people believe it. For me, I support that. And surely for tonight, I'm proud of let them put the step that we can reach, that we start from somewhere. Thank you.
All right, thanks, boss, for your contribution. We appreciate that. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, hello, how you doing? Okay, let's hear from you, please, quickly. Mm-hmm.
There was a conception. In the party, there was a conception that we take this because and they were going to be the deputies, But it seems to be that there is a party who do bring up things up. You can get things as a you want to control the house. And maybe there should be, if we would ask the president consent, right? The party is a issue.
That we can't. That. Hello, how you doing? Hello.
Yeah, we the company is 20 and thank
Yeah.
you. Like, get teacher, teacher life. Congratulations for that. And about this is my first time for this. You see, you said it, and I want to pick up from the point where the brother who just left the land said that the country is heavily divided. Yes, I am a citizen, and other citizens will don't say the country is heavily divided, is heavily divided. But in like those who are supposed to realize that the country is heavily divided, they're not even having a mind. They're not even thinking about it. They're not even counting you where get different things on how to say the country is divided. So since they are not, I mean, they don't know that this country is divided. So we prove to them that this country is divided with all the arrogance and things. Now, President Weah should get more leadership. They should come up very strong, not in a negative form, but to take some corrective measures. If he calls the meeting of the day, he doesn't want to call the meeting, the party leadership can call the meeting and he attends that meeting. Not he demanded as a president, he attends the meeting as a senator. And let them come together, let consensus the bill, like he said, in the lower house, who become our speaker, in the upper house, who become the Senate pro tempore. This discussion, so that consensus can be built. And right after the meeting that he said, that major press conference be held so that the people can know exactly what he said, like, I'm voting for you. They can know what they are about to enter into. But we just sit it down. We just sit it like, hey, party, United Party people happy that since the morning election, they can be making more good about party. But look at them. They're feeling that we destroy, we kill CDC, we bury CDC. It's not like more good that we say it, but to look at them. So I think it is now time that our leadership in our party should rise up. We are waiting. We are waiting to see what they used to call us during the campaign and have a other rally. They call us. We go to our the numbers still remain there. Now, fake number that United Party get is in the point election. Now we come to actuality to produce a real human being. They will say no, we get human being in this country. The number is there. So my appeal to just join one thing. That's the core meeting. We have the energy. We want to walk. We can still walk. We can still go. We can still support. We can still gather in anything that they want us to do.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it is important.
Thank you, my brother. Janje Bakwe, also, let's hear from you quickly. And Janje, let's hear from you, boss.
I'm following the show this morning, and this evening, and I follow your introductory part where you spoke about knowing your friend.
Mm-hmm.
It is important. But you see, situation can teach people lessons to know who their friends are.
Yeah, okay.
And some of our things we are playing that. And coming to the conversation, not everything will come to the press, but I can tell you I do have a few meetings here with like my lawmaker, and there have been some decisions they have reached. They have not come to the public where it was conversation. But I can say to you, David, I strongly believe that the United Party, they didn't come to power to govern. Okay. They are still creating the same activities they created even during the campaign. But I can tell you, some of us, right after the inauguration, were going to take full-time job of family headquarters to redirect the forces of good against the forces of evil. And the thing they will have is they will platform. Like what they have 12 years ago, they must be joking.
Okay.
Some of us have covered the whole who spent 5.5 years in government. We know what we did, and we know exactly what's going to happen. And what happened today at the capital building was an orchestrated plan by the partisan.
Sure.
That came on the cover of being acting for their 2 months every year.
Yeah.
It's a plan. I'm telling you today, it's a plan. I can tell you doable vision to carry on that after to disturb the capital building. If they want the capital building to be disturbed, they don't want to be people, they must tell us. Because tomorrow, I'm going there tomorrow, I'm going to the capital building tomorrow. And I'm going to congratulate the president by appointing Sarah. I'm going to the capital building tomorrow because you have to in the country where you are government. These are the things you're supposed to say to finish the whole government. You can't do that, you can't do that. And so then you come to power, you still sitting down and lying into having unusual to start normal working activity. President called it for the person white. Now you want to say that, look, President, we are no longer president, so you don't want him to appoint him. No, he's president up to January until the term over. So any appointment you have to that appointment, and to challenge the president constitutional power I think in this state, we're going to stand by the president. We're going to work along with him. Why? Because they want to do everything possible for we preserve the peace. If the party does not want peace, they must tell each other that they don't want peace. But we stand for peace. That's why President George we are considering the defeat the way he wanted to. But not because you think things have been this way, you think we close our eyes. Any attempt, it will be an attempt we are still around. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Thanks, boss, for your contribution. We appreciate that. Let me get on to the next caller. Hello, how are you doing?
Good evening.
Good evening. Ruby Connor, let's hear from you quickly.
Let me appreciate you. And good evening, the floor of Lofa County. Maybe I was only seeing this afternoon or this morning. You know, maybe you need not to be rocket fast. This time, I can remember doing a campaign. And they invited Umar Bakai to pledge their support to him.
Mm-hmm.
That happened exactly at the capital building. But you see, something that worries me is he passed to the party headquarters. If this president and love will not call even the partisans to give them hope and foresee trouble for the CDC, then the president should call the partisans. We are feeling so hopeless. But if this president is leaving, give us hope, the future of the party, it will be good. This will not only be Moru problem. It should not be only Koji. Today they vote out Koji gave me on your radio, on Voice of Liberia. That was the sound decision. If the unit party fee, they will be overlooking challenging the president action. Then they should be lawmaker. That man lawmaker should not go for inauguration. They let us see who is taking that position. Then will be, you know the law. I think there will be a constitutional crisis. And we don't want for this country to go like that. But I think the president needs to come out. Coming out is one thing. He needs to call his partisan to give them hope. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Ruben. And I appreciate you so much for your contribution. All right, so let me get on to the next call right here on this very die. We are certainly getting there, and we're certainly get there. And let me get on to this caller quickly. Hello, how are you doing? Yeah, go on. Let's listen to you, boss.
Thank you very much for the topic on our discussion. And then or making very fair. I think the United Party, they don't offer peace. Maybe going in a zero corner. They are not even reading the faces of Liberians. They are angry citizens. This is what Liberians are angry. See what they did to the government today. They are sour. One of the sour of the United Party campaign. They were saying that later, they calculated. So one of mine, they come from mission hearing or some or what do you call or Musadi. So what we tell you there, for some of us, we've been silent for the past 6 years.
Okay. Thank you. I don't know, your line just slipped up. It's not my fault. Hello, how are you doing?
Good evening, Chief.
Yeah, good evening. How are you doing?
Thank you. This is Pastor David, and I'm from District 6.
Yeah,
you know, it's paining me when you're discussing my county in that manner. Unfortunately, group for useless people make useless decisions. But there are some civilized people on Nimba. You know, for me to hear you say they voted because of job, people should be voting because of development. That's the essence of government. The reason why we will stand in the queue to elect leaders is for them to develop. I mean,
but when they get a job, they will carry on the development of the city. So get a job first. They prioritize job first, then development.
I hate to say it was a useless decision, you know, to have a group of people who have been in one mess.
Wow. Pascal, are you still there? And I hope so. Anyway, we try, Pascal. If you can call back, you can, and we'll certainly get you through. All right. Let me see here quickly, my boy Pascal. So that is it right here on this very time. See some of you. I don't know you said you can be a some of you. Then I want to block you now. Then you start feeling bad. Now let's put the people going and block you. It's too terrible. All right. So yeah, Pascal, you can continue quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, so if it, I mean that's a wrong analysis. I mean, no similar clients will want to agree with you because I mean, all of us know that the essence of that is for the government to make progress, and so.
Okay. So why Nima voted the way they voted? Give me one reason.
Well, I just told you, there are people who decided to put the everything, the useless because for somebody to tell you, no, it helped me because I'm from Nimba, you know, maybe for somebody to tell you, we all heard the recording of Mr. Johnson. I mean, just yesterday, the man prayed George Weah. The other day, he going to press water. So they ask the question, why did they vote the way they voted? Did they vote because George Weah didn't do well? All of us in this country know that George Weah directed all of the development in Nimba County. All of us are aware. So why is it that we voted against George Weah? So if for some of us who are from Nimba, he is very,
No, but like, you know, the reason I'm saying this is that I did quiz. Oh my man, you can't do this to yourself. Oh. You can't,
I'm on the line. I'm on the line.
Yeah, but the noise in the back is what I don't want. You
No,
can't do
there's
that
no
to me.
noise there. Sorry.
I did hear a noise. That's what I'm saying. There's a noise. But anyway.
I normally don't do that.
Okay,
I'm not in a noisy. Yeah,
no
it's a
problem,
privilege here.
So I'm asking a question on the backdrop that most of the issues that were evolving all over the place. Senator Johnson fought hard, and then talk about how Nima people did not get a share of XYZ. They did not get lucrative positions, and all the positions were given to sub-seniors.
So again, I mean, these are I hate to keep repeating words that like useless, but I mean, you were here when Prince Johnson said Joshua was one of the best leaders. In fact, in our data, when you say Debo Z, me, our own son, our own. So how did he derive as the need Debo Z? Joshua have gone to Nimba. And you told the people this is what this man have done. This wall was being built because of Joshua.
So how does development come? If you get job, you need job to get developed. Most of
that's not making anything to low primitive. But I mean, I've just got to see, you know, they need to get ready for us. They must get ready for us because if some of us didn't go to jail, when Koji and the rest of maybe Kakara Gray, our chairman Molu when they were going to jail, maybe some of us were still minorities. So that we are able now to even spend maybe 2 weeks in jail. We strong enough because we were here when Yeke and all of people were.
All right, Pascal. Pascal, thank you. Thank you.
So we are fully prepared now to go to jail. They must get ready for us because we will now go back. I can say this for free. As soon as I said, well, we're not going to wait somebody say they're getting it. Well, no, they didn't give us chance. So we are prepared to ensure that our feet are kept to the fire to deliver to our people. And that's why we are prepared. We'll do that until after Saturday. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Thanks for your contribution. I appreciate that. So let me get on to this caller and this irregular user line. But again, let me try to see whether I can get onto this right here on this die. We are certainly getting there, and we'll get there. No matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. All right. Let me see here. Wow, I have limited time now, so I have to squeeze in the squeezables. Hello, how you doing? Quickly, hello. Yeah. Yeah. The line cracking in. Where?
No, thank you. Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Thank you for the coming on the discussion. So, same thing you say, we see so for the 8 years, there's a real for the people you offer. What just said that, and the world, it's the thing. Don't be supported. And maybe that the voting thing is, and then goes out there, for the civilians. I know that you're talking about now on behalf. I don't want to know about the pastor that was in the car and Brian Larry coming. They asked the why. They are not going to do business at the for the time 170 years. They may get 3 years because COVID-19 takes 2 years of the term. Look at how the road looking. We are driving on it. For generators all the way to you. That was general hospital. They put out for people taking the phone. Here they coming. Can you imagine? Oh, it is about it was the first time that we
All right.
We are not therefore we want opposition.
All right, thank you. We are where you are. That your land is a bit cracking in, so I just have to let you go. But at least we got you. Hello, how you doing? Hello. Wow, this caller slipped off. So let me get on to this one. Hello, how you doing?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, like this, let's talk to let's talk to recording from
Yeah, Lester, let's listen to you, please.
Yeah, but the only thing I want to make up with them, we should have carried them by envelope, especially the new one that's coming.
You
So, the old one,
you tell your Lord you're gonna accept envelope.
yeah, so the old one will take it there. They should control the new one at least.
All
When
right.
they have got to the Guinness Packer, they should have maintained themselves.
Okay, they maintain themselves. Thank you so much. All right, so let me get on to this one quickly. Donna, let's hear from you, darling.
Yeah, if you good evening.
Yeah, please go ahead quickly. Let's listen to you.
Yeah, this is Peter Lynn. I'm calling you from Congo Town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, AB, let me say thanks to you firstly this evening for the efforts to always be on the show to at least inform the Liberian people about the happenings in the country.
Mm-hmm.
You see, what's happening at the Capitol building, AB, is something that was planned by the Unity Party. The Unity Party, like I can always say, they haven't realized that they won the election. They are the ones who are supposed to be talking about peace and uniting the people, but they are rather causing confusion. Today, sedition was pushed out of the Capitol building only because Unity Party partisan was around. Because I can say the security center now, that all people can say it's already compromised. If you are a sedition, they see you around, they keep you out of the fence. As if the Capitol building is only for you peace. So they haven't yet come to power. Now they are start acting like this. We don't want to see after January 2nd, 2027, what will happen in this country. So if these people want peace, they need to start it right now. If they want to reconcile this country, these are things that is supposed to be doing to unite the people. You cannot see sedition at the Capitol building and start throwing them out of the compound. It was wrong today for the youth to do such thing. And the Senate got to look into that to confirm whosoever that the president nominated. The president is right in what he is doing.
Okay.
We don't want to, for me, I think that this sedition, we don't need to argue on anything. What the president did, that the Senate look at it and confirm whosoever the president nominated. Because the same people they are fighting nomination and we are also fighting, so it shouldn't be that way.
Okay.
We should allow
Thank you, Peter. We appreciate it. And let me get my Elena and quickly, and then yeah, my Elena, let's hear it from you, please. Yeah.
Oh, Abby.
Yeah, hello, mom. Go ahead. Let's listen to you, mom. Happy New Year. Because we haven't spoken for you.
Listen to you, my son. Every day I can call you to say happy. Baby, my son, thank you. No, Abby, you get here. I can always say it. They hear where God gave you that why is blessing for every day. Everything, talk. It is something now. Hold up, me. I stay long on the earth for you. Smart. You went to go school for that. And that why God will bless you. The election where the people now win, when we are getting business, they can't get over it. Because if they have win the election by themselves, they will come to themselves, get in the chair. But they winning for themselves. You see how they starting? You see how they starting?
Mm-hmm.
See this thing? You see it? One for George, you have to get it. In a share and do what he's supposed to do to his partisan.
Mm-hmm.
And the people that are up there, well, you know, they can't understand. Freedom men say, when you can't understand civilization, you can wear left and right. You face, they can't understand civilization. You know how many senators will get in the horse?
They're just starting, and we are just starting. Come on. Thank you. We are that David King quickly, and then we close. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, Avi. Let me say good evening to the many listeners for your broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
It's an opportunity to be on your platform this evening. You see, it be the peace of this country, it lies in the hands of the United Party because they are the next party in line to govern. But what we observing or recent, it seems to be that the Unity Party, like what people have said in the past, that Joseph Boakai is one president who will not listen, and he will be a don't care leader, where people will go and do things you have nothing to say to them. You see, those forces are in Unity Party acting. They are not, all of them are not acting on the order of Joseph Boakai. But for Joseph Boakai to show leadership and call them to order, he's sitting there and allowing them to do what they are doing. And that's why our SG said this morning on one of their sister radio stations. If they think that they will start the president appointment by going to the Supreme Court to issue writ of injunction, then we too will also call our lawmaker of left mind for the both houses to not be part of the inauguration. Because if we do not have a quorum, the sowing of Joseph Boakai and Jeremiah Go will not take place because you have to perform the ceremony to have a quorum before you can inaugurate Joseph Boakai. But if you're not thinking that way, you want us to have the kind of urubalu in his leadership, left way. But we in the CDC will remain committed to our party and will listen to our party leader for direction. Thank you.
Now, thanks to all of you for the time and thanks for your calls. Those of you who tried going through but could not just do that, I'm deeply sorry. And but you helped in making this nice edition a success. So until we are back here, God willing, with another edition, the weekend's edition of the show on tomorrow,